Every day is a new beginning. Shine your light. It's a day and the world is waiting. Move along to the song, singing in your soul. Feel the beat, clap your hands, let's take control. All you need, all you want, are you ready to find your way? 'Cause every day is a new day.
Welcome to Wisconsin Family. I'm Justin Riley.
And I'm Jessa Jeremiah, and I've settled myself into this comfortable green couch.
Yeah, our tushies are very comfortable right now, actually. So.
I didn't see that coming, Justin, but yes, you're right. They sure are.
Yeah.
Boy, this is a great place to film. We're on Whitney Way, and Rubens Our Lifestyle is the location, a great location. I highly recommend you stop in and get inspired.
Lots of different color in here. It's just a really cool place. They do a lot of great job with merchandising.
They sure do.
They really do.
Yeah, we're going to learn a little bit about how the sleepers of days past are gone, and the new sleepers are something you'd be proud to put your mother-in-law on. So
I didn't see that one coming either. So.
That's right.
We'll also talk with Steve and Jane Schmeeding. They're speaking on behalf of the Charity Jamboree. It's a great event coming up. It started out as an event to benefit MS.
it did.
Yeah.
And it has grown to be the largest indoor music festival in the state, a really incredible charity organization. We're also going to be talking about heating and air. Our friends from AccuClimb Mechanical Services will actually be joining us next after the break, so stay with us.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Family. We're here on location at Rubens Our Lifestyle here on the west side of town.
Yes,
it's a
glad
great place.
to see you. Glad to see you, and excited to see these two.
Yeah, you may well, hopefully you recognize these folks. This is John and Chris from AccuClimb Mechanical Services. Welcome back. How are you guys doing today?
Beautiful day outside, can't complain.
Oh, you can't complain.
You didn't see the snow falling? It was flurrying.
Yeah, it's a little bit of flurry, So, but believe it or not, it is going to start getting warm pretty soon. And
I don't believe it, but when I see it, I will believe it.
Yeah, seeing is believing, I suppose, around here. But you know, 2 years ago in the summertime, we had a really hot and humid summer a couple of years ago. And, you know, people need to start thinking about air conditioning. Is this a good time to start thinking about air conditioning and get your air conditioning service?
I think it's a good time to at least not forget about it.
Okay.
Open up the calendar, you know, daylight savings times. Oh, write a little note. Got to call to get an inspection on the AC.
Sure.
In a perfect world, we do our tune-ups. We love it to be above 65 because then we get a better sense of what the system's operating at.
Okay.
We can do things to try and help us find that parameter during the colder weather.
Yeah.
But that's the ideal world. But you don't want to forget about it. And right now, you're getting ready for spring. If you make some notes, schedule the appointment. I mean, you can call up and schedule us in May if you want.
Sure.
You know, just give John a call at the office and boom, we'll get you in the calendar. So think about it, yes. You don't have to have it scheduled right now, but definitely put it on your calendar to get it done.
Sure, and getting it on the calendar ahead of time allows a better chance for whoever is trying to schedule that appointment to actually get you guys out there before you get busy.
Well, the later it gets, the busier the
Yeah.
schedule gets, the harder it gets in. Sometimes if you can get you in the first couple of weeks, the more you wait, then we start getting to June, then we get into July because we're booked so far out. So yeah, the sooner the better. Get on the.
Well, I just think too, just call while you're thinking about it, because you know, time passes, all of a sudden you'll be into the thick of things, and you won't know.
Now
if
you have
you're
no
in
air
good shape.
conditioning.
Now you have no
And
air
it's
conditioning.
85 degrees outside with high humidity.
It does actually get that warm here.
Yeah,
we know
believe
it's
it or
coming. So let's keep looking ahead at summer. I like this topic very much. So along those same lines, you know, sometimes in the summertime, there are people out there that have boiler heat but no air conditioning at all. And those types of homes can be sometimes challenging to visit, right, in the summertime. Let's talk about options for those homes when they don't have actual air conditioning. What can you do?
Well, I mean, we as a company, we've got quite a few options for customers that have boiler heat and getting them some cooling. Some actual conventional style cooling, not window shakers or something like that.
Okay.
There's some Mitsubishi type stuff called the Mr. Slim. Very quiet, extremely efficient. Depending on the style of your house, certain things fit the best. We can still do a conventional system if you've got attic space. We can do full ductwork on a ranch style house or maybe a multi-level house.
Okay.
Those things, again, extremely efficient, and some of them work really well with a boiler system.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, meaning you can get some air filtration during the winter. You can get some air circulation a little bit more, and maybe even help those outlying areas that still aren't quite comfortable.
Right.
And we can deal with that.
Okay, I like that. That's good to know.
And I think some of our viewers, just hearing about the warmer temperatures, are getting a little bit of spring fever. I know I am.
Already have, yes.
You talked a little bit about air filtration and circulation and that sort of thing. A big issue that a lot of folks face when the weather warms up is allergies. You know, the pollen starts coming out and everything else. You know, but they're outdoors more, so the dust and everything. Are there things that you can do to help people feel just right instead of, you know, coughing and sneezing their way through spring?
There definitely is. You know, we've got better quality air filtration. A lot of people, maybe walking them through how to operate their system, working with a better air filtration sometimes. I go to a lot of customers' homes that it's our first time in their house. We've never been there as a company, and, you know, through you guys and stuff like that, we've done, you know, they've called us out. And teaching them about their system, because other people didn't just walk them through on how to run it, that may make it more efficient, will help with things like allergies, pet dander, you know, VOCs, things like that they can do in conjunction with a nice, good quality air filter. And that can really help a lot.
Sure.
Okay, good to know.
So you walking through, or you walk the customer through some of the things that they can do with the system that they have?
Pre-existing, yep.
Excellent.
And then, you know, make some suggestions as far as air filtration. Sometimes we have better quality air filters that will fit into your pre-existing system.
Sure. Okay.
Or if you've recently moved into a house and one of your children or you have extreme allergies, there are things that we can do to help the system, meaning make some changes and alterations to it that will help with that scenario as well.
Sure.
So what I find most often is informing our customers on the best way to operate their system.
Sure.
And then from there, that's probably the biggest thing, the things we can do to help them from that point.
Okay.
Excellent.
And I want to make sure we get in real quick before we go too. Let's actually turn the discussion to heat for a brief moment, because it is still March. It is still chilly. Is it a good time to have your heater checked still going into the summer before we start thinking air conditioning?
It is. It is a good time to still have the furnace checked. You always want to have that safety in place so you don't have to worry about any carbon dioxide poisoning or anything like that. And we also offer a club membership, so if you want to get on a program with us, we can check your furnace now. And then in a couple of months, check your air conditioner. It's kind of like a prepayment plan, and you get 15% off any repairs or filters that you might need to change out.
Yeah, and let's real quick talking about money for folks. You have a membership plan, but you guys are often offering some kind of specials.
Correct.
We are. We're going to call it the St. Patty's Special. You call AccuClimb before St. Patrick's Day. We're going to give you $25 off of a tune-up.
All right.
Plus, we're going to throw in a Bucky Book.
All right,
So
that's
give us
big.
a call.
That's
So we're
a
in
deal.
there. You just call us if you want to schedule after St. Patrick's Day. That's fine.
Yeah.
Just call us, get in the schedule, and we'll give you a bucket.
Call before St. Patty's Day, get $25 off and a free bucket.
And you don't have to be Irish. You
don't even have to be Irish. You get extra money. I mean, I'm Riley, so I mean, you gotta.
Exactly. And you don't have to give us green beer when we come in either.
Okay, great. All right. Well, this is John Mankowski and Chris Pramus from AccuClimb Mechanical Services. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us
Thanks for
again.
having us again.
Don't go away. There's more Wisconsin Family coming up right after this. Stick around.
'Cause every day is a new day. 'Cause every day is a new day.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Family. We are enjoying our time here at Rubens Our Lifestyle. We have settled into this comfy couch.
Settled in. I have not gotten up since I sat down here. So.
Well, why would you? You have no reason to. We'll chat with those folks a little bit later, but first, if you like music and you like giving back, which who doesn't? Two
Right.
great things. You're going to love to meet our next guests who are joining us with Charity Jamboree. So this is Jane and Steve who are with us, and founders of the largest indoor one-day festival in the area, and I'm so pleased to have you. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
So let's talk a little bit about this wonderful thing that you're doing called Charity Jamboree. This is something that helps give back to now several charities. Used to be just MS, and now we've actually are giving back to 3 different charities. But let's talk about what viewers at home can do just to help the cause in general, whether they attend or not.
Well, they can buy tickets.
Yeah.
and they can, if they can't come out and they choose to, or they choose not to, but still want to contribute, all of the ticket sales, 100% of the ticket sales go to the charities.
That's
so
wonderful. And
come
that's-
down there or buy tickets, and
That's wonderful.
your money will go to the right places.
Now, I think that's pretty unique that all of the money that's generated goes to the charities, 100% of the ticket sales. So congrats on that. That's a really special thing.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say what we get is the venues have donated their places, and all of the musical talents, which we have over 25, have donated their time and talents for this.
That's
and so
special.
that's why we're able to turn the money back to the three charities, which are UW Carbone Cancer Center, the American Diabetes Association, and the Wisconsin chapter of the MS Society.
That's
Three
incredible.
really amazing charities. That's
Yes.
incredible. And to the 25 guests, acts out there, kudos to them too, because
Yeah,
that's a really
absolutely.
special thing for people to donate their time like that, understanding the importance of giving back.
So, real quick, I want to just talk a little bit about sponsorship opportunities. Do you guys offer, a Charity Jamboree offer sponsorship opportunities to different businesses and things like that?
There still is an opportunity to do that.
Okay.
And any of that information can be found on the charityjamboree.com website.
Okay.
And we're still accepting sponsorship. We are going to have silent auction items.
Okay.
And if businesses are still willing to donate large amounts, we put their names in the flyers. Also on stage, there will be advertising. And then on the websites, if you see the Charity Jamboree website, you'll see the sponsorship information that's already on
That's
there.
wonderful.
Excellent.
So I think we've covered the importance of the event, the charities that it helps, at least to some extent, and why people should come. Let's cover the event itself a little bit more detailed. Talk to us about kind of the history, how this evolved into the event it is today, and what we can expect.
We were looking to raise money, have an event to raise money for MS originally. And we know a lot of people in local bands and talked to them, and they were like all in. One of the bands that started off with us was Primitive Culture. They've been with us forever. And they just said, yeah, we will do it. And what's better than music, friends, dancing,
Yeah.
bar, all of that,
And
Repeat
giving
that,
back.
bar.
and giving back. And so
Your drinking and enjoyment will be giving to charity.
and so now that we've been able to expand it, we're helping the three different, again, MS Society of Wisconsin chapter, Carbone Cancer Center, it's local, American Diabetes Association, and those are all, somebody, I would bet anything that everybody in the audience either knows or has some relationship to one of those, and we're really proud of the fact that the money for the most part stays local.
That's
At
great.
Carbone Cancer, it's a local place
What
that does everything. Wisconsin chapter of MS Society, lots of local research going on.
And we do have to mention that when we did partner with the People Brothers Band, that's really the backbone of this now, that's made it what it is today. They've helped us with the venues,
Right.
and they've also helped us get the bands that they knew that we didn't know. And so
Sure.
it's really important. And we do also want to thank our venues, which are the Brink Lounge and
Sure.
Big Stage, the High Noon Saloon, and the Brass Ring. And that's where all this activity will happen on March 4th, starting at noon.
March 5th.
March 5th, I'm sorry.
March 5th, okay.
March 5th, I need to get that correct.
Great.
Yes,
great.
March 5th for you folks out there. Let's talk about the how part. How do you get tickets? Talk about
Yes,
admission.
actually, if they go to the Charity Jamboree website or the High-Noon website, they can purchase tickets online. Right now, they're $20 in advance, 25-day of show, and then we also have $100 tickets that are VIP, and there's some perks that come along with that. And again, all that money that's raised gets turned back to the three causes that we represent, and it's very important. It's a local event with local bands, local volunteers that will sponsor people from Wisconsin.
That's incredible. Well, congratulations to you two for turning this event into such a big deal, really, for folks who can come out and have a great time and give back to charity. So thank you so much.
Yeah.
It's the Charity Jamboree.
Yeah, and thanks for coming on today, guys.
And
We
thank
appreciate
you.
that.
Thank you for the
Yeah.
opportunity.
Well, make sure you go to the website, buy some tickets for March
5th.
5th, and hope to see you out there. We'll be back with more Wisconsin Family after the break.
'Cause every day is a new day.
Hey folks, welcome back to Wisconsin Family, and I gotta tell you, I'm feeling pretty comfy right now.
I've been feeling comfortable, yes. I think we've settled in. Adam's gonna have to kick us out.
Absolutely. We are here at Rubens Our Lifestyle over on Whitney Way on the west side of Madison, and joining us again is Adam White. Adam, welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for
It's
having
nice
us
to be
here.
here.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Always a pleasure to have you here.
Yeah,
it's
we enjoy
always,
it.
Always fun. You always have a great variety. I mean, there's so much variety here. It's not only comfy, but it looks nice too. You've paired everything.
Aesthetically pleasing.
It's very aesthetically pleasing for sure. What do you got for us today? What are we going to talk about?
Well, today we're going to talk about the American Leather Comfort Sleeper.
Okay.
We are running a promotion the month of March. All of the American Leather Comfort Sleepers will be $300 off.
Oh, wow.
And they've really kind of revolutionized the sleeper sofa experience.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
Yeah,
because
right?
remember the sleeper sofas from years ago,
Right.
not from here, but you know those chintzy ones.
The ones that
you
are still in hotel
made your
rooms.
mother-in-law sleep on. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So these don't have any springs. There's no bar in the
okay.
back. It's just a completely different experience.
That's
Yeah.
incredible. So let's talk about the sleeper portion of the sofa, as there are a couple of components, the comfort of sitting and of course the comfort of sleeping, as we mentioned.
Right.
Let's talk about the mattresses. What mattress do they use and how does that play into the comfort
Well,
component?
their standard mattress is just a foam mattress, but you can actually upgrade, and that is actually a more than adequate mattress.
Sure.
If it's just being used for company, if it's being used a little more often than that, you can actually upgrade the mattress into a gel mattress, which is great for anyone who sleeps hot typically.
Okay.
All the way up to a Tempur-Pedic mattress, actually.
Really?
if you like.
Wow. Okay.
And do you guys offer all of those here? I mean, can
We sure do. Yep,
Awesome.
they're all customizable. So you choose your fabric, you choose the size, and then you choose the mattress.
Well,
Excellent.
that's the thing that we've noticed in coming here is really everything is customizable. I mean, down to the color, the type of mattress you want to use, all these different components where you can really get it for your own personal use at home. I
your
think
own
that's
tastes
important.
and your own touch too.
Right,
Yes.
and that's the idea, is that you may have to wait a little longer for things that we order, but you
Right.
get something no one else has.
Well, this is something
Right.
you're going to have in your home and use for years to come. So,
Right.
waiting a couple extra days or weeks on the front end, well worth it. And speaking of the customizable portion, can you actually customize the size?
You can. They actually do 7 different sizes in these. Everything from a small, like a cot size,
Okay.
all the way up to a standard king size bed. So you can get a pretty good size sleeper.
7 sizes.
Wow.
So yeah, and I mean, just depending on the space you have available, you might not think that you could fit an actual sleeper in, a small space, but it sounds like yes, you can.
You sure can. Yeah, the cot size is just like a little small chair that converts into a
Wow.
sleeper.
Oh wow! All right.
That's great for if you're in the doghouse and you need to sleep in the guest room. You might need that.
What's on your mind right now? So, are we sitting on? Are these American Leather brand?
You got it. You sure are.
Oh, okay.
Yes, indeed. So they do. It's a little confusing. The name of
Right.
the company is American Leather,
Sure.
but they do fabric as well. They've got
Okay.
a ton of options for different fabrics or leathers, as you can see.
As you can see.
So we're looking
wow,
at
yeah.
leather. The leathers right here, but there's at least as many options then for fabric.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
Yes,
That's
indeed.
good to know.
Wow, okay. So you mentioned that you can customize these. These are all orderable. Folks can really get anything they want, color, size, fabric, you name it. For people who are interested, what is about the time frame on those ordering?
Well, they are, one of the nice things actually that we really like about American Leather is that they are made here in the U.S. They're made right outside of Dallas. So the lead time on these is really only about 4 weeks. They come pretty quickly considering they're all custom made for you.
Yes, American Leather. I guess that is in the name, but
Yeah.
sometimes they'll fool you. This is not one of those. I like that.
Yeah. So you mentioned the $300 off of all. Is it all the products?
It's
or?
all of their comfort sleepers. Now
Okay.
they do make any of the, if you like the style but you don't necessarily need a sleeper, they do make these also in just standard sofas. So they'll make any of these frames without the bed inside it.
So you don't have to do the sofa sleeper sofa.
You can just do the sofa if you want.
just
That's
do the
good.
sofa.
That's good. So do you have any other promotions, either for American Leather or for any other products in the store that's going on right now?
Sure. The American Leather is going on the entire month of March.
Okay.
There will be $300 off, and that's pretty rare. They do it twice a year.
Okay.
So
It's a significant savings. I mean, that's a reason
Yeah.
to buy now if you're thinking
Absolutely.
about it.
Yeah.
And we also have quite a few floor models at the moment. That's kind of been an ongoing thing, but it's a great if you don't have the 4 weeks to wait.
Sure, yeah.
We have a lot of product right now that is available immediately.
I was gonna.
didn't know that.
I was gonna ask that. Is how often does somebody just come in and look at where we're sitting and say, "Yep, I want that," and then they just take it home?
I want
with
to
them?
take that one home.
Well, we try not to sell our display models
Right.
of these guys, so that does not happen very often. Now, occasionally there will be a floor model sleeper available. Right now, though, we're really focusing on the
Right.
$300 off.
Gosh,
so don't
got
all
it,
come in asking for the floor model.
Right,
There'll be nothing
right.
left
Yeah,
to look at.
that's correct.
I understand. Well, that's really wonderful. And I want to mention too, Justin asked about any other promotions or sales, but just talking about shopping in general, when you come into Rubens, the sleeper sofas you can buy or just the regular sofas, but you offer a variety of items here, not just sofas.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, you've got recliners, you've got tables, you've
Tables,
got
yeah.
even the accessories are
You
for
have gorillas.
sale.
You have wooden gorillas.
Yes, you do. Justin is taking great pleasure in hanging out
Yeah.
with the gorilla today. But an incredible, beautiful selection of rugs.
Yeah.
Incredible selection
Yeah.
of there's art, there's pillows, there's all kinds of things. And that's one of my favorite things about coming into this store and shopping here is it really helps you get the picture of what the whole room would look like. And I've complimented you on this before, but I think that it makes a big impact to shoppers to come into a store, be able to envision what a complete room would look like.
Sure.
And buy those other pieces that coordinate in one place.
Yep, and that's what we're here to do. We're
Sure.
here to help you if you don't have a solid idea of the design you want to go with. We are more than happy to help you out.
Yeah, and you guys, I know at your downtown location, we've talked to JJ a couple times. He does some interior design and that sort of thing. Do you work pretty closely with the folks downtown? Do they come and help out down here at all? And that
They
kind of
are
thing?
two separate entities. We really try to
Okay.
give each location its own
Sure.
personality.
Identity, Sure, yeah.
yeah. So our store is a little more immediate. They do have
Sure.
more interior designers on staff at the downtown location.
Right.
As far as going out, doing space planning and things of that nature for you, helping you with color.
Yeah.
They do a little more of that out of the downtown store. We certainly are willing to do it here as well, but that is kind of our flagship store downtown.
Right.
We do a lot of the design work.
Well, I think
Yeah.
what's unique about being in both stores, but like I said, being here, you really can get such a clear picture of what things will look like, just even by looking at it and shopping it in its own right. So
Yeah.
you guys do a wonderful job. You do
Well,
a wonderful
thank you.
job of merchandising. I appreciate it,
Yeah.
just as a consumer. So.
Well, thanks for having us here today, Adam. We appreciate it.
Always
It's been
a pleasure.
Yeah, nice talking with you. Adam White is from Rubens Our Lifestyle here on the west side on Whitney Way in Madison. Come down, check it out. Get comfortable.
Get comfortable.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's all the time we have for Wisconsin Family. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we'll see you next time.
Every day is a new beginning. Shine your light. It's a day and the world is waiting. Move along to the song, singing in your soul. Feel the beat, clap your hands, let's